happening, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm trying a different thing. I think I'm using the iPhone microphone. Trying to see how much of a difference there is between some of the audio sources. So you give me a thumbs up if it's all right. If I need to switch, I'll make the switch. But we're going to be talking about Iranian coffee, which is the Yazdi coffee. Not sure if I'm saying that right. But this is Coffee Shop Talk number 46 live. Man, it's been a while since we've done one of these. Back in February. And today is Saturday, April 11th, 2026. I hope you all are enjoying your weekend. And if you have a little time, you want to hang out with the Booma song, drink some coffee. And we're going to get into some Iranian coffee, the Yazdi coffee, because it's Coffee Shop Talk. And then we're going to get a little caught up on the propaganda war, the meme war between the United States and Iran. And it seems that Iran is beating the shit out of us. As far as us as in, well, I should say the government of the United States. We the people are not for this BS. Anyways, we're going to get into some of that. And I'm sure plenty of you have opinions, so let's get into it. But what is up, Jane? What's up, K.86XX? What's up, Sal Lion? Mandas, what is happening? Connie's in the house. Good to see you, Connie. It's been a little while, I feel. And then I got to figure out what the heck I did on my Substack. I messed up, guys. I don't know. Oh, let's see if I can pull it up. Okay. There we go. We got it. I think the audio's all right, right? Is it good? You ran so far away? Why? Who's running away? Why are you guys running away? There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Some people are probably wondering what's going on with Dean. Yesterday was the first day I hadn't heard from him, so we'll see if he calls today. I really need to talk to him about getting him the writ of Habeas Corpus, because he is being held. He hasn't been charged with anything. There's rumors going around. This is some big investigation that I am like getting targeted. Some dumbass. I don't even want to give him any credit on here or any name, but he's like trying to rope in Sabrina Wallace and scare people. It's like, oh man. I mean, I think we're all, anybody that's fighting for the truth, that's actually fighting for the truth and not a Fed themselves or not a CIA boy or a CIA girl, we're all being investigated. So it is what it is, but there has been no charges on Dean. They are holding him, and it's past the time where we need to make sure that we are supporting Dean the best we can with this, I don't even know what you call it anymore. It's insane what they can get away with and do. And then the smear campaigns that are coming in from some asshats. There's one guy who's just really pissed off because Dean exposed the shit out of him through his painting and stuff. I never really got into that war. But that guy's trying to bring it to me, so we'll see what happens. But I don't really want to give him any name recognition here on the platform. But I hope you all are doing well. What's up, Mary? It's good to see you. Gosh, it's been a while since we did one of these, right? I don't have anybody on to cut me off. I am unleashed. And as you can see, we got the Iranian sitting on the toilet. This is part of the meme. We got Trump dangling in here. Oh, it looks like you know who owns his booty. And then one of the pictures that got made by one of the programs I got now. But it is good to see you all. And what is up? What's up, RD? Yes, sir. It sucks about Dean. And they're trying to, make him out to be like delusional and crazy. So that anything that he does going forward won't be taken seriously. They did the same kind of thing. I mean, I'm not saying it's the same kind of thing. They've done this to other people. I don't even know if I'll bring any names in. I'll bring in one name. I wouldn't say it's the same. Fritz Springmeier, they got him for like bank robbery and shit. So when you look up Fritz Springmeier, he looks like a criminal that like robbed a bank or some shit. Like, whatever. Everybody has their take on various people, but Dean just trying to do the best that he can do with tools that he has, and I think he's done important work. I think it's maddening when you get to the levels of finding out how these things work with the human trafficking and how public it is, and you don't see any justice. And he went through all the proper channels, and they didn't respond to any of that, of course, because all the three-letter agencies are pretty much owned by elite pedophiles, and it's the world we live in. So we're gonna drink some coffee. We're going to check out this Irani coffee. I was just looking up some stuff, thinking about what I do. I wanted to bring a little bit of coffee into the coffee shop talks again because they kind of got into watch parties and other things that I never planned on them being, but so it is what it is. But we'll get into this coffee that I had never heard about, and then we're going to get into the meme war, which some of it's kind of fun, but unfortunately it is the propaganda that's being used, co-intel slop, if you will, but some of it's pretty well done. And I thought like the Q people and like Trump's team were like the king of like memes and like propaganda, like making Trump look like the king of the world and all that shit. What the heck happened, man? Iran was like ready for this shit, and they got some kind of team out there that's making some fucking crazy ass meme videos. We're gonna watch some of that, but we're gonna also watch what the U.S. has been putting out, and we'll get into some of that, and then whatever you guys want, because we're just hanging out and drinking some coffee. Yes, there's yeah, man. Oh man, I can't wait to get Dean out. And that's the hope and prayer, and it'll be interesting. Yeah, what's going on with Tina Peters? I saw that Flynn is still doing, like, he's not doing Reawaken tours anymore. I think Clay Clark didn't even want to do it with him anymore. I just heard it through the grapevine. I don't know if I can know. But anyways, he's doing some other named tour, and apparently Tina Peters is still all in with the Flynnians, even though they got her put up in the fucking, in prison. So, she's going to phone in from prison on this fucking tour of Flynn's, and they're all gonna grift off of her being in prison. It's so stupid. What is up, biscuits? Yes, you're the king of memes, but you don't get as much into the video work that these Iranians are doing, man. These freaking crazy whoever they got. They got some decent ones, let's just say. I mean, like, this is becoming iconic, and it's everybody kind of consensus is that they are winning the meme wars. So we'll get into some of that. But first, let's take a look. Hey, what's up, Veronica? It's good to see some of you guys. Velveteen, what is happening? Velveteen. You have a channel, right? I think I watched one of your. I watched a little bit of your work. You've been through, you know, these 6 sons of bitches that are in charge. Unfortunately, hopefully not for long. I'm not sure what this is referring to. Dr. Judy Wood. I don't know that one. I don't think. Anyways, yes, Velveteen has a channel. I think you've lost channels trying to expose what you've been exposing. So keep it up, girl. The fight is real. The struggle is real. You sent me a really long email. I wonder if I got a really long email from that really angry guy that's like trying to get me to go on his show. I see your email, but he didn't email me today, which is kind of amazing because he's been emailing me like fucking crazy. Crazy dude. The 9/11 dustification lady. I'll definitely check out your email after this. And then what up? Linings of silver. Jumbo iced mocha coffee. That's what I'm talking about, Nancy. I love the iced coffee. Right now in the mornings I've been drinking the warm coffee. But as the day goes on, later on in the day, I have my iced coffee, my cold brews. Yes, absolutely. Stay in the fight. What's up, Don? And anti-parasitic. I believe you got a Substack, right? You're rocking a Substack, sharing some stuff on there? Man, we all got to play our part. We all got to play our part. Yes, Nancy ain't messing around with that freaking jumbo iced coffee. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some caffeine jitters going. And let's get into this. All right. Let me check over on the Substack. Some of you are over on the Substack. Lee Fryer and Michael Allen. Antiparasitic also over there. Unfortunately, they have not integrated the Substack into the on-screen comments yet, which is dumb. But we'll see. Everything's changing fast. I come in today and they got like a new widgets option in StreamYard, and I'm like, more toys to play with. Ooh, and some of the stuff the Biscuits and I have been working on with the GG project. Don't forget GG. Big stuff, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but some of the stuff that I'll be able to hopefully integrate into this podcasting, we'll take it to another level, and we'll have some fun with it. But don't forget, if you want to donate to GG and get on that list and help us build this thing, we're going to we're going to use a lot of the art and tools that we have to help take this to a different level with collector's cards and beyond. So it'll be fun, but it's crazy how the world works, and we're moving rapidly fast. And don't forget, that's just going to pop up, and you're going to be like, what? Anyways, coming soon. Let's get into, I want to get into this Yazdi coffee that I had never heard about, but I looked it up because I was looking into I was watching some of these memes last night, and I was like, man, I got to do a coffee shop talk, and then I got to see what I can talk about with a little bit of coffee in here, right? Because it's a fucking coffee shop talk, yeah. And I didn't know about this coffee going back to Persian times. Yazdi coffee. Let's check this out.
Yazdi coffee is a traditional ceremonial drink from the city of Yazd in central Iran. Unlike modern coffee, it is not prepared for daily consumption or stimulation. It is made from roasted coffee, sugar, rosewater, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, and other spices. The preparation process is slow and demanding, requiring more than 5 hours of continuous cooking and careful attention. The mixture is simmered for hours until it reaches a thick, concentrated consistency. This extended process reflects the ceremonial nature of the drink and explains why it is not commonly prepared. Historically, Yazdi coffee was served during mourning ceremonies, religious gatherings, and communal events. It was offered as a symbol of hospitality, respect, and social solidarity. Its origins date back several centuries and were shaped by ancient trade routes that introduced coffee and spices into Iran. Today, Yazdi coffee remains part of Yazd's intangible cultural heritage, preserved through tradition rather than convenience.
So interesting, right? So it sounds like a pretty freaking intense process. Like we've covered on this in the coffee shop talks, we've covered Kopi Luwak, I think is how you say it, which is called like cat poop coffee. So it's one of the more rare ones, but unfortunately they're taking these like mammal, they're cat-like, but you'd have to just look it up. Kopi Luwak. I think it even popped up in one of the shows with Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson. What was the name of that? Bucket List. Anyways, Kopi Luwak. And then, so we've looked at some rare coffees, and we've looked at different coffees from different parts of the world, and the most expensive coffee, which was like elephant fucking dung coffee or something like that. This is the longest process I have ever heard of or seen when it comes to 5 hours of preparation. Now, this would probably be for like Persian kings back in the day and like royalty and all that. Now, it's my understanding that they have it like a mixture where they can make it faster, of course, and get a similar kind of flavor. But you're not going to get the same without the traditional taking the time to roast. Everything in coffee is like its own craft, its own art. And unfortunately, this is a Starbucks mug, but it is one of my favorites. I just like the feel and the look of the color. Fuck Starbucks. And if you don't know, I worked for Starbucks for 10 years. So I got into coffee that way. I hated coffee until I worked at Starbucks. Then I had to be at work at 4:15 in the morning. Yep, started sucking down that coffee as much as I hated it. And then all of a sudden, I loved it. I fucking love it. So, Yazdi fucking coffee, man. Like, that's going back some time, and it's part of their culture. And 5-hour process. That's quite the ritual. I wonder if you were to put a cup that was traditionally made versus the way that they've been able to formulate it so that you can make it fairly faster now. If somebody that was not a native to drinking that coffee, had never tasted that coffee, but might even have like a palate, for different coffees of the world, if they could tell the difference. I assume they would, but I bet the normal person wouldn't be able to because of the ways that they've been able to do stuff in modern times with coffee especially. Yeah, right. I started out tons of creamer and tons of sugars and sweeteners, and then I'm drinking black coffee right now. And so like this is like just regularly like brewed in a regular coffee pot, but then I add like this iced coffee that is a concentrate, and it's supposed to be like I think 1-to-1. Like you're supposed to add half water, half this mix. So I add that in like as jet fuel to add extra caffeine into this and to cool off the hotness of the coffee so I can drink it right away and drink it fast. So extra caffeine. Yes, Turkish coffee. I think there's a Turkish aspect to this Yazdi coffee because I think they're around the same. A lot of these traditions and stuff going way back, the trade routes and all that kind of stuff. Turkish coffee, though, as far as I understand, it actually has some of the ground up like coffee in it. I could be wrong, but that's what my understanding is. And I never liked that. We tried to do some of that at Starbucks, and who knows, maybe Starbucks is just retarded and the people working there didn't have any idea what they're talking about. But it was my understanding that Turkish coffee still has like little grains of actual coffee in it. And when I get that stuff in between my teeth, no thank you. So anyways, let's take a little closer look at what they say online about this coffee, Iranian coffee, with roots in the 15th century Persia. It's a rich, aromatic beverage often brewed with cardamom, saffron, and served sweet. So it is like anybody that loves sugar and loves sweetness, you're definitely a little more interested in this coffee, I'd have to say. It sounds freaking sweet just from sweet as in like literally the stuff that they add to it. Some of that sugar, some of that, like they say here, modern variations include cardamom infused beans or the Persian latte. So I've seen some of the videos that they have like the shorts where they make a latte and then they add the sprinkles of like cardamom and stuff on top, adding honey. But this is the Yazdi coffee, and it was a ceremonial brew simmered for hours with spices. So I don't know if you could replicate that, but they'd have something that's similar for the poor folk, for the general public, and then sell it as Yazdi so that everybody felt like they were kings and queens, I guess. Traditional flavor profile, strongly spiced with green cardamom and occasionally ground saffron for a golden hue, pleasant aroma, and calming effect. A calming effect? What? You got freaking sweeteners and caffeine in this thing, right? How is it a calming effect? That's interesting. The serving style is traditionally served in small cups, frequently paired with Persian sweets and more sugar, like sohan, or simply enjoyed with milk foam and a sprinkle of chocolate. I think I saw that in one of the videos I saw. The cultural significance is while tea is now more common in Iran, coffee remains a strong cultural staple with specialized coffee houses and a growing specialty scene in cities like Tehran. Yazdi coffee, not even going to try to pronounce that word right there. A specific traditional method from Yazd, where coffee is brewed for over 5 hours, often served during ceremonies and mourning periods. Wow, okay, so like it's a serious thing. Serious to the point where like sometimes they only bust it out when they have a loved one pass away. So let's check out, and some of us, we're not as familiar with some of these areas of the world. Vietnamese coffee. We should cover that one. Condensed milk. It's sweet as fuck. Like me. Nice. I'm here in, oh man, Brother Colin. I know we have our differences and I come hard sometimes at you. It's like, did you grow up with guys, friends, and you kind of fuck with each other and you have your moments like brothers? That's kind of what I feel with you, Sir Colin Weiss. Wise. Sorry, I want to say your name correctly. But I do appreciate you, man. And I have my moments. I'm fucking D-Mind Boomasan. The reason I call this shit is D-Mind Boomasan is because I'm a fucking local, man. But yes, some people like the sweet coffee. I am in central Missouri, and over here is not so much. I mean, coffee culture is taken over everywhere, I'd say. It's kind of a drug, you know. Sugar's a drug. But this is sweet tea land. Everything's about fucking sweet tea over here, and I can't stand sweet tea. I like tea without any sweetener. But people, man, they love that sweet tea. But yes, I appreciate you. Thanks so much, Colin. And apologies for my outbursts at times. I can't stand the Q stuff anymore. I get triggered. I even got triggered when Biscuits and I were doing that Digital Dojo show, and he said something about Trump, and I was like, motherfucker. I'm sorry, Biscuits. I can't help myself. I think I'm becoming juxtaposition in like real time. You guys are watching the transformation of a younger, maybe more handsome juxtaposition forming in real time, where I'm just getting bitter. And anyways, I'm not here to worship Iran. My thing is that fuck all the governments of the world. Fuck this regime that came in and changed things in Iran when Iran was looking like it was doing much better back in the 70s. Or I guess before 71 when the revolution happened. But I want them to be able to preserve their traditions just like I want America to be able to preserve our traditions. And you got some people out here. I'm a serious person and you all are the profane in my peanut gallery, except Colin because he gives me money. But I lost my train of thought there. Oh, I want us to be able to all preserve our cultures through the clergy plan is what they want, the melting pot, and they want us to lose our cultures. They want to, I think, attack the kinds of genetics like the fighting Irish and the Scottish and the people that have stood up in time and waged war against these elites. And anything that has that genetic makeup in it that makes us more alpha male or more proud heritage. And the Native Americans is a prime example of how they've gotten rid of a very powerful spiritual peoples. And it's like, I don't want to see that shit. I want the Iranian people to be freed. I don't think the nuke thing is the real reason we're doing this shit. It's probably all COINTEL stuff, and I think the Hunger Game districts, here we go, a little juxtaposition, are being expanded and they're being set up the way that they had intended. And so regions are going to expand and change as these wars, not just the Iran and Israel stuff and the United States, but as Russia gets more involved, who knows what China does with Taiwan, and there's going to be regions that are going to change, and we're going to watch that, and we're going to lose cultures. And some of this stuff, I mean, coffee, some people wouldn't give a shit, but I think all of it just goes into the cultural aspects of different countries and their peoples, and I don't want to see that go away. I fucking do not want to see that go away. And I'm sick of America looking like the bullies of the fucking world, or like we are the fucking military bullies of the fucking world, is what we basically are. I don't know, man. This is just me. No one here to stop me from saying what I think, but you guys can say whatever you'd like to say. You don't have to believe me. I am no authority, and I am not telling anybody what to think or believe. I just like to bring shit up and have the conversation, and something I think is relevant. But people that don't know where some of this stuff is on the world map, whether you think it's round or flat, don't get mad at the description. We can zoom in and you forget about any shape if you really want to. But we're looking at Iran here, and I think Yazd. Right there. Bam. This is where it originates in Iran. Right in the center of Iran is Yazd. But when you look at some of these places around here, so I'm getting some heat from some dumbass that apparently lives in this country right now. He's a piece of work. Anyways, you start to see kind of how close they are to India, Africa, Iraq and Syria and all these ones around there. I mean, this is Persia. This goes back, if you think about, like, if anybody watched the movie 300 with Xerxes. Now, Xerxes is a character that was a real-life character. What the truth is about Xerxes, who freaking knows? But they were a powerhouse back in the day when the Persians were rocking and rolling. I'm not saying they were doing good things. Absolutely not. But that's human history, right? Who knows what's real, though? Maybe AI wrote human history. A lot of people are really resonating with at least the discussion about ancient AI and some of the stuff that Archaics and My Lunch Break are bringing to us, which I could get into more. But anyways, I just wanted to show kind of on the map what we're looking at. So then you have Romania, and you have Kiev, and you have Ukraine situation. Up here you have Russia. And if you want to look on the world map, when we're talking about Yazdi coffee and Iran, and then the United States all the way over here. But we got to come over here and help Israel, apparently. So anyways, that'll bring us into the meme war that's been going on. If you don't know about the meme war, maybe you don't care. Maybe the meme war is just for the profane, and the real juxtaposition. Well, the real juxtaposition, please stand up, will come in here and slap me for even talking about this. Heck yeah. I mean, they probably, some of them might not be too happy about any Americans coming into their country right now, but I don't know. I don't think it's the people. I think they hate their freaking government, just like a lot of us hate our government, or at least a lot of the government. Oh shit, you got banned? Yeah. You got to get me your username on Telegram. I'm sorry about that. Damn. Mistakes will be made, and like I said, just like I was telling Colin, where I gotta apologize because every once in a while I see him fucking like leaning towards some of that Q shit. I'm like, motherfucker, stop that shit. But whatever, you do you, Colin. Don, I'm sorry for banning you from the Telegram chat. It's been fucking crazy. I've been weighing whether or not I take that damn thing private because just so many bots and so many people coming in now. The meme war, the propaganda U.S. versus the Iran meme war. And Dawn, if you can reach out, or if you're on Substack, DM me there. If you're on X, maybe you can tag me on something there, and we can like communicate so I can make sure that I get your username and unblock you on Telegram. Let's watch what I'll show as the United States firing. I don't know who fired the first shot when it came to the propaganda war. But here's one of I think the earlier one from the freaking White House. Here we go.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Welcome home, son.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
What will you do without freedom?
Mavericks inbound.
You can't conceive of what I'm capable of!
Finishing this fight.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
I'm here to fight for truth and justice in the American way.
I am the danger.
Time to find out.
Maximum effort.
Here it comes. Now end this!
Flawless victory.
Yeah, there's the good old Hollywood CIA connection, but the fact that it's being shared by the actual White House and stuff is just kind of wild. It seems dirty, and I don't understand where are the Q people on that. I have not been paying attention to the Q people. I've still been sharing stuff about my exposure of Q, and now I've got lined up like the Fango, and I did a show with Dustin Nemos, and been dragging my foot on releasing those just because I can't stand DeFango at all anymore. And then Dustin Nemos and some of this stuff it's all wrapped up in some of the drama that's been going on. What's up, Stack Brawley? And then Mortal Kombat. But it is interesting. Where are the, Q people? Because it was all about Pedowood, right? It was all about exposing human trafficking. It was all about exposing the stuff that Dean has tried to be exposing hardcore, and now he's getting, even with the small reach that he has, taken in by the freaking Secret Service. And then some people are saying that that's not real, that it's all fake, and that we're fucking faking it. This fucking internet's so fucking retarded sometimes. So anyways, you got Hollywood working with the White House, working with Trump, and where's the rest of Pedowood? Not happening. Q people. I noticed, I recently saw that Nick Alvear has flipped on Trump. Interesting, right? Nick Alvear is Good Lion TV. Good Lion, as in he's lying his ass off. I just want to pop that up real quick. I'm not going to cover it right now, but it's interesting watching some of these people. Like, I went through a process of questioning Trump, and it was very polarized, especially in the Telegram and then in my comment section, because you had hardcore Trump people, and then you had, people that hated Trump and were trying to get me to, like, go to both sides, choose a side or whatever, and I didn't for the longest time, and I had my lines in the sand of what I wanted to, I was searching for truth, and for me it took a little bit longer, but then once Trump came in the second term, it was pretty quick to realize that he was not going to do anything that he said that he was going to do. Then that's when the Mike Gill stuff started to fall apart. I was sick of playing into the political theater. Now we're looking at this to examine what's going on with the propaganda war. But it's interesting that Nick Alvear here in the top right, and then Nicholas Veniamin, another one of these grifters that came up through Charlie Ward. Now he's turned on Trump when his whole fucking site, his whole website, Alessandro that I've done work with, total disclosure, ready to get that guy back as soon as he gets back. He's been dealing with some personal stuff, so continue to pray for Alessandro. Total disclosure, he was an editor for Nick Alvear and really got screwed over by him and learned all kinds of shit. You can go back and you can watch the episodes that I did. The first one that we ever did, we really exposed the shit out of Nick Alvear. But Nick Alvear was really close with Scriptkeeper, who was the guy that doxed me. I'm assuming that Scriptkeeper is still Q all the way because he's that stupid. And that's just my opinions. Not trying to offend anybody that still believes in that shit. Sorry, Colin. It's just my freaking take, man. Anyways, I'll just open this up real quick. Look at this guy right here, Nick Alvear. He used to have long hair. There's even allegedly a clip out there where Nick Alvear is talking about when he was in prison and how a guy that was in his cell was beaten off to his Nick Alvear's hair because he had long hair and he just got out of the shower or some shit. And Nick thought that was beautiful that he could allow that guy to. This is through Will Bird. If you don't know about Cold Beer Confessional, I haven't covered him for a while, but when he was covering Nick Alvear, he had that clip, and I never got it from him, and I got sick of even trying to get it from him. But Nick Alvear is going through a complete transformation. That haircut sucks. Your head's way too round for that haircut, bro, and you're losing your hair, which is funny, and I just like to make fun of you. But this is the guy who pushed hardcore, the greatest show on earth, which was the biggest propaganda piece ever pushed on the internet through the truther movement. The Juan O'Savins and the Kerry Cassidys, and Derek Johnson was a heavy part of that because he basically took Derek Johnson's blueprint, put it into AI, and then created a fucking video to make it look like Trump went and made everybody in the world bow down to him and capitulate, which is not the case, as Trump is now the one that's like covering up the Epstein files. It seems, even though Melania came out and said what she said. Anyways, this guy's retarded, and Nick Alvear's retarded, and I just wanted to point that out. I just think it's interesting, some of the people that are flipping after I went to war with them on a lot of this shit for a long time. And fuck Nick Alvear. And I don't know how he can have a website now when he's... His whole website is Trump worship. I mean, some of it's pervy wood. I think he does like a series, which Alessandro helped him do. Alessandro did some great work on there. It's just interesting. I'd love to freaking get into it with Nick Alvear and Scriptkeeper again, just to see like how you guys handling that. Nick Alvear was telling Scriptkeeper, "You have beautiful eyes." You on a podcast, and I highlighted that. It was so gross, and you could tell that Scriptkeeper was all fucking uncomfortable and shit. Oh, man. But Scriptkeeper's a fucking Freemason. He's probably all into that gay shit. He just doesn't want anybody to know about it. Anyway, so you saw the first one of the propaganda war with the memes from the United States side of things, and directly from the White House, working with clips of Hollywood. Now let's get into what Iran is doing, because man, this is like, they might be getting, their Navy might have gotten their asses kicked and all that kind of shit, but they're holding it strong in the Strait. They've got support from China, and I think they got some support from Russia, but I think they've kind of like stayed out of it, but they do have their support in some way. Anyway, especially when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz, or however you say it, all that kind of shit. But they're also fucking like, they're prepared for the information war, which all wars have been information wars. Dropping pamphlets out of the fucking sky from planes with propaganda shit in it back in the day. Newspaper headlines telling you what to believe even though it was horse shit. All that kind of stuff going on. Now today, this is what it looks like.
in an island of ice, where the world is on fire. A billionaire liar, a professional prior. He tweets in the morning, NATO is useless, while leaving the youth in the street feeling rootless. Automatic draft, yeah, the art of the steal, trading your life for a classified deal. Vietnam vibes, but the reason is trash, protecting the files while he's burning the cash. Facts. The jungle's dead, blood on the floor. The jungle's dead. Why are we going to war? The jungle's dead. Secrets in the file. The jungle's dead. Killing with a smile. The jungle's dead. The jungle's dead. The jungle's dead. The jungle's dead. 100 strikes, 10 minutes, it's insane. 50 buildings down, washing blood in the rain. They call it strategy, I call it a joke. 100 families vanishing in smoke. You call it the law, no, it's jungle survival. Killing the innocent for a political rival. Sky News is laughing, your own people hate you. And even the news starts to underestimate you. The Strait is a chokehold, the valves are closed. The weakness of Washington is finally exposed. $98 and the price keeps on creeping, while the mothers of the drafted are bitterly weeping. You're thirsty for helium, you're thirsty for gas, but you're stuck in a war that is kicking your ass. It's the law of the jungle where the strong eat the small, but even the giant is bound to fall. Crash! Crash. Mess, I'ma warn you, the exit is gone. You're trapped in the darkness before the dawn. 1 hour to 7, your own party is turning, while the bridges to Tehran are steadily burning. You're buying the ice to cool down the shame, but the Epstein files have your middle name. Automatic enrollment, automatic grave. Is this the freedom that you promised the brave? Tucker is shouting, got the weed from the Zion, but you're tied to the beast and you're feeding the lion. 50 towers, 100 explosions, building an empire on bloody erosions. You're the king of the jungle, but the trees are all bare. There's no loyalty left, and there's no one to care. The jungle's death is a heavy amount, and the blood of the children is the only count. The jungle's dead, blood on the floor. The jungle's dead. Why are we going to war? The jungle's dead. Secrets in the file. The jungle's dead. Killing with a smile. The jungle's dead. Blood on the floor. The jungle's dead. Why are we going to war? The jungle's dead. Secrets in the file. The jungle's dead. Killing with a smile. $98, 50 buildings, 100 strikes, and 0 ways out. But sir, what about Greenland? Forget it. The ice is melting anyway. The jungle's dead. Pay it in full. Impeach. Impeach.
Yep, and that's what we might see when the midterms roll around. Like Biscuits was saying, that's a CIA meme. I think it is. I mean, where it's all being played. If you were to listen to a guy like Juxtaposition, I think Lee Fryer, yeah, people reject Juxta because he rejects nearly everyone as being deception agents. Yes, like everybody's bad, but it's the majority. But you're right, Lee Fryer. This is over on Substack, by intent or default. Meanwhile, Sabrina Wallace contends theater politics. Yes. That's why I stopped covering a lot of this shit. Like, that's why I wanted to get away from the Mike Gill stuff, and then he flipped the fuck out on me. I just was done with playing it. I'm not trying to help Trump. Mike Gill will say, like, Trump's just one of them and whatnot, but still try to, like, help Trump from getting impeached. That's, like, Mike Gill's mission now. It's like, fuck Trump. He ain't gonna open your Pandora's box. He don't give a shit about you. Doesn't know who you are anymore. He might remember if somebody brought it up, but they don't think about Mike Gill at all. Anyways, these memes are unfortunately just tools to distract us and get us engaged in bullshit, because what could really be going on at the top is that this could all be orchestrated in a way that they want to bring forward the Freemason Albert Pike's vision for the future that was written a long time ago. And the worry for some of this shit is that we're going to have boots on the ground, and we're going to lose a lot of American soldiers because they're going to put boots on the ground. You don't even need to do that shit really in the war anymore. You got drones, you got satellites, you can drop fucking rods of God from the fucking sky. You can do all kinds of shit. And I do not support Trump's rhetoric of sending them back to the Stone Age. No, get the fucking regime out of there, man. Fucking send in some fucking Navy SEALs and shit. But it is what it is. Anyways, I'm just ranting on some of this shit that really pisses me off. Because a lot of this really is just distraction. However, the memes are fucking kicking ass way more than the United States side. And I'm going to show some more. It is fucking dystopian, and people don't want to hear it. You're a doomer, you're a black pillar. Fuck, we're realists. And Velveteen is in the Epstein file. She was part of that shit. If you fucking learn her story, you'll find out from people that actually went through some of that shit. Yes, and the mass human sacrifices, genocide, get rid of strong American men and women by putting them boots on the ground in Iran and letting them get fucking massacred. It's like exactly why they're dragging out, I think, a lot of the Ukrainian war, the Russia war. They're also, it's like blood sacrifice. Because we don't need to really do any of that shit anymore. But they continue to do it because they don't want us to know the kind of weapons they have, even though every once in a while it comes out about the ghost murmur and the real fucking technology. Wait till you hear Sabrina Wallace break all that shit down. There's so much shit going on, and she's getting ready to go on these freaking classes and stuff like that. But man, shit is popping off. And Sabrina's doing her thing. Anyways, I want to get to the next thing that was put out by the United States in this meme war as we continue to kind of just document this. And just know that it's all fucking just what they want us to see. It's all shit that's on the internet. But I think it's still worth looking at, because I think if we got boots on the ground and shit kicks off in Iran and we lose a lot of soldiers, they'll then parlay that into a want for even more retribution and fight, turn more people against Iranians. And then there's a possibility that Iranian terrorist cells, which Trump has even admitted when asked, exist here in the United States. And then those pop off and the war comes to our shores. And then these fucking generations in America are not ready for no fucking war. I was thinking about it earlier, and then I'll pull this up. I was thinking about this earlier. If they started to tell American women and transgenders and whatever that you were no longer going to be able to be gay, you were no longer going to be able to wear makeup and show your face or have your boobs out and do your hair, get your hair did, that would be a fucking army right there. Like the fucking pussification of the men in America. Now, there's a lot of badass men still. Most of them still caught up in sports and not paying attention to what's really going on in the world, thinking that the war's never actually going to come here. And it very well could, eventually. And you ignite the women to think that they're going to have to wear the fucking shawls or the whatever they call that shit, cover their faces, and Kardashians are done. All that drama shit's done. Oh, they're going to fight. They're going to probably fight harder than the men. Anyways, let's hope that the war does not come to the American shore, but it is a possibility. So anyways, let's get into how the United States then fought back using Call of Duty. Well, there they are showing the United States blowing up a bunch of shit, it seems. That's how they're fighting back, and it does seem like the United States is hitting a lot of places, but what's really going on? Fuck, who fucking knows? But yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, it was fake and gay, as expected, right? The Artemis 2 landing. The whole Artemis 2 thing was so stupid. And yes, Jody, people, especially on Rumble, suck at giving the thumbs up, but they might be watching on devices where they can't do that, like Roku TVs and Apple TVs and stuff. Stack Broly, I hear you. You also have to pay for your uniform and shit. It comes out of your paycheck. So when people get their freaking uniforms and shit like that, they get a fucking bill for, like, one guy was saying, like, $800 for some of his outfit and uniform and shit. It's just like, what the fuck? The government doesn't even provide the service members with their outfits or anything like that. Yeah, what is going on? Like the Q team, the people that were putting out memes when the Q stuff was going hard, and then Trump putting out all those freaking videos with Scavino and stuff like that, man. That really fired me up back in the day when I believed in him. And now we got, like, pathetic. I mean, showing shit blowing up and stuff like that, it's quite the... I mean, who knows? Fucking AI generation and shit like that. But as far as firing somebody up, Iran is winning. Because they're fucking doing shit like this.
Please mediate for me. I'm all alone. But here's the news you don't wanna hear. The Strait is moving. Ships are here. China passes, Japan passes, India too. Fake peace. Fake peace. Not for you. Fake peace, fake peace. No release. Open for the world, but for you, no Greece. Iran said, everyone's welcome. Come trade, come through. But you and Israel, sorry, not for you. Fake peace, fake peace. 10 days and gone. You cry to everyone from dusk to dawn. The Strait is open for the human race. Fake peace. Go cry in your place. You stabbed them twice while they sat at the table. You talked about peace, but your aim was unstable. You sent the bums with your little friends' help. Now you want to pass. Go box somewhere else. The Strait is open for China, for Japan, for France, for every ship that wants to dance. But when you come with your golden crown, fake peace. Fake peace. Sit down. Open for the world, open for trade, open for everyone. That's how it's played. China ships, Japan ships, India's fleet. The whole world moves. You taste defeat. Fake peace, fake peace. Hear that sound? That's your empire flushing down. You beg for mediation, you beg for a deal, but the Strait says no, and that's real. Fake peace, fake peace. No release. Open for the world, but for you, no Greece. Iran said, everyone's welcome, come trade, come through, but you and Israel, sorry, not for you. 10 days and gone. You cry to everyone from dusk to dawn. The Strait is open for the human race. Fake peace. Go cry in your place. You went to She, you went to the Saud, you went to Turkey, you begged so hard. You went to Qatar, you went to Oman. Everyone said sorry, done, not in the plan. Iran didn't move, Iran didn't blink. Iran sat calm while you cried in the sink. Your 10-day peace died on day one. Fake peace. Fake peace. Now what have you done? Fake peace. The world is moving, Donald. Fake peace. China ships, Japan ships, India ships. Everyone's passing through the Strait. Everyone, except you and your little friend. That's not fake. That's.
So that's just part of that one, because we can't cover all of it because it's just extensive. But I just want that regime out of there, man. That the CIA put in there, like we were talking about in the Digital Dojo show. But no, the people of Iran, man, I want them freed. This is ridiculous. But this is what they want us to see. This is all for the profane. This is propaganda for the profane. But yes, I do believe eventually. with how they're doing this and how bad, like, people are so, like, even Nick Alvear and these freaking truthers and like Alex Jones and Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson all getting called out by Trump. I think that they want us to turn on, I mean, we're going to turn on Israel, and I think America's going to be involved in that. That's why we very well, by paying attention to this, are just trying to be prepared for anything that could happen on even American shores, because I think they do. They want to fucking turn the world on Israel at some point, and now you got Trump that is right there with Israel, and so I don't know why they're doing these optics, but they are bringing a lot of hatred, that's for sure, towards Israel and Trump. And now there are a lot of people that are, I mean, I fucking have hatred for the government of Iran too. These memes are fucking very well done and way better than what the U.S. is putting out. And it has to be done like that way on purpose. Like Biscuits was saying, I think the fucking CIA and all the Mossads and all those fucking things are all behind all this shit. All these different fucking whatever, MI6s and all that kind of stuff. Different countries doing different things, but they all work together, it seems. It's like a global fucking clandestine group now. Just different territories or different job, whatever. Anyways, the next one, then the United States used, and I'm not saying these are in the right order or anything like that, but when Operation Fury came out, they used Grand Theft Auto. Operation Epic Fury, fucking Pete Hegseth and the J.D. Vance memes. They got Pete Hegseth as just a straight up alcoholic like crazy. Oh man, I'll have to look for one of those while I play this. Fucking hilarious. And then you got the fat J.D. Vance. But this is destroy Iran's missile arsenal, destroy their navy, ensure they never get a nuclear weapon. Nuclear weapon. Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. Here we go, using a video game.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Shit, here we go again. Ah, shit, here we go again. Ah, shit, here we go again.
So, if anybody played Grand Theft Auto, and I was big into Grand Theft Auto for a while, yeah, wasted. And then they're showing more sites being blown up. Like, how do we know what those sites are really all about? How do we know what I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how this stuff works. I don't know if there's factions. I just don't know if they have to play within certain rule books. If you were to think, like, Swiss Bank Authority juxtaposition and an overall authority orchestrating all this the way that the Freemasons, Illuminati, and all these fucking secret societies wanted. I don't know how it works, but this is the propaganda that's going out, and I wanted to document it here in this coffee shop talk. My coffee is out, but that just means I am fully caffeinated. So that was the United States, and now let's get to this one, this is kind of one of the more this is one of the ones that Iran put out that is blowing up even more than most of the other ones.
Hey, orange pig, America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you sold. But Bibi's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran, hear this clear. Your people reached out to us, yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us till the last breath, we've been doing it for years. We're standing here for everyone, your system ever wrong, they've known all along. The enemy was always you. The real threat wore a suit and sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed, taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. They waking up to the lies, the illusions of birth. Screamed America first, nah, you put losers first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. We stepping up to the plate, Epstein regime gotta fall. You fake Christian elite, sacrificing the ball. Demon, you talk real big for a man with tiny hands. Tiny hands, tiny things, tiny everything. We saw everything, and word got out, the smallness kinda expands. No wonder all those rage tweets, all those desperate rants. Overcompensating bully, always causing the scene. You said you love losers, well, look at your team. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. Hey, Orange Pig. America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you sold. But Bibi's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran, hear this clear. Your people reached out to us, yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us till the last breath, we've been doing it for years. We're standing here for everyone, your system ever wrong. They've known all along, the enemy was always you. The real threat wore a suit and sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed, taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. They waking up to the lies, the illusions of burst. You screamed America first, nah, you put losers first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. We stepping up to the plate, Epstein regime gotta fall. You fake Christian elite, sacrificing the ball. Demon, you talk real big for a man with tiny hands. Tiny hands, tiny things, tiny everything. We saw everything, and word got out, the smallness kinda expands. No wonder all those rage tweets, all those desperate rants. Overcompensating bully, always causing the scene. You said you love losers, well, look at your team. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all.
You can think of what you want, but that one was well done and effective. Damn! I'm telling you, man, they are fucking around with this propaganda meme war in Iran. Like, it's crazy. And then there's all kinds of blowback happening with like the Epstein files and stuff like that. So Melania comes out and says she had no relation or like she wasn't affiliated with Epstein. She didn't get introduced to Trump through Epstein. Where is that song? You guys want that one? The link, I'll put that one. It's they got it on the APT, I guess. You could find this shit all over the like X and stuff like that. But I'll put it for some of you into the chats if you guys want that. Putting the link to that one that I just shared because, damn, that one is brilliant propaganda. Let's say that. Brilliant propaganda. But anyways, so Melania comes out and says what she says. Let's check this out. There's stuff like this all over the internet, and like I might have to just quit podcasting and just do shorts. Biscuits, we got to step our game up and get ready because this shit's happening fast. We got to get in this game. But this is fucking, oh God, stuff like this, man.
Looking back on all the time we spent together, you ought to know by now if you wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover. Go ahead and take your time, boy, you gotta be secure before I make you mine.
Oh God, if you guys only saw like one of the pictures that Biscuits came up with Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh my gosh, it was yeah, it didn't hide anything for the imagination, and it was kind of creepy. I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth when I saw it, but oh God, I was looking for the Pete Hegseth one. I'll keep looking. I want to show, okay, we got one more. I think we have one more. Let's listen to Trump. Not that some people want to, but let's see what Trump is saying in order to make it seem like United States is winning, I guess.
As I stated in my announcement of Operation Epic Fury, our objectives are very simple and clear. We are systematically dismantling the regime's ability to threaten America or project power outside of their borders. That means eliminating Iran's Navy, which is now absolutely destroyed, hurting their Air Force and their missile program at levels never seen before, and annihilating their defense industrial base. We've done all of it. Their Navy is gone. Their Air Force is gone. Their missiles are just about used up or beaten. Taken together, these actions will cripple Iran military, crush their ability to support terrorist proxies, and deny them the ability to build a nuclear bomb. Our armed forces have been extraordinary. There's never been anything like it militarily. Everyone is talking about it.
So there was a video of a guy and his wife had him on a drinking game, and anytime Trump said like never seen before or that's never been done before, the greatest ever, whenever he says those things, which is all the fucking time, he had to drink. The dude was getting wasted out of his mind. Oh God. But that's the Navy for Iran was never like a big thing. Like it was like not like that one of their strengths, but they had this stuff kind of figured out, it seems like, with the Strait and some of the propaganda that they're putting out, and then some strategic things financially. Yeah. Anyways, who's dead? Which guy's dead? Is Trump dead? Are we seeing some other guy? They're trying to there's all kinds of stuff going around talking about how there is a narrative going around pushed by some people, and stuff like this is always out there on the internet, but they were saying that Trump is dead and that JD Vance will be stepping up here pretty soon, or we will see an impeachment of Trump come the midterms when the Democrats win because of all this bullshit. Oh yeah, he's the drinking guy game. The guy that was playing that, he's definitely dead, because that's all Trump ever says. Like never seen before. It's the greatest ever. And then he has to deal with this.
You sat at the table, thought you could play. I'm the greatest, that's what you say. You bet on peace, but you bet on lies. Israel's laughing with those devil eyes. 3 strikes down before the game began. Lebanon's burning, what's the next plan? Drone in the sky, shot down in Fars. You didn't play the hand, you just a card. Move! One day's deal of the century on the table. Joke. Next day you see it's just a fragile fable. Expensive soup, but the brain is feeling hollow. You're the gambler that no one wants to follow. Be tweeting in caps, thinking you're bold, but your art of the deal is getting pretty old. Israel's the chef, you're just the waiter. See you in the court or see you later, alligator. Gambler, la la la, Trump, puppet, pit, 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 dump, loser, Israel pulls the strings, you're just a bomb, la 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 la. Bankrupt, puppet, pit, 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 toss, loser, Israel's the boss and you're the frost. Kalibab said it loud and clear. 3 claws are broken. We smelled the fear. You promised the ceasefire, then broke the trust. Israel's bloodlust turned you to dust. Bennett's laughing, standing in the hall. The puppet strings are snapping. Watch the fall. You wanted to be Caesar. You're a circus clown in this drill game. You're the one going down. Fake. Puppet, pet, fall. Loser, crawl. Israel's calling. You have no call. Just another brick in a broken wall. Gambler, la. Done. Puppet, pet. None. Loser, gone. In Israel's game, you were just a pawn. Can you smell that? That's your future burning. Like a melting ice cream on a hot asphalt road. Like a button you pressed that didn't work. Done, Donald. The house always wins and you're just the janitor cleaning up the mess. Gambler, la. Done.
All right. fuck do I get that off? All right, let's stop that. Fucking don't want to show that. All right, so we're done with that shit. But they are fucking like they're making sure that the internet is like seeing that the Iran propaganda is way better than the United States. Like, I don't understand. I mean, there could be just normal creators making way better shit than anything that Trump and them have been putting out. But they want, for some reason, people to start turning on our own government, and then who knows what happens. So there's all kinds of psyops being played. I'm just here to point it out because I think that it is leading to something. And I want to get to the you can come across shit like people are creating stuff so fucking fast. Okay, let's where is it? Damn it. There it is. Let's see this one real quick that I haven't watched yet. I just saw it pop up. What the fuck is this?
And I am obsessed. The browser straight, defined, filled, and carved. But no fluffiness. It's like 2016 but thinner. Never tried this primer before. Again, it would be extra bronzy in this look. I did notice that. And I am obsessed.
All right. Oh man. I used to get in such big fights with Juxta about Trump. And then one of his last things to me is like, go make Trump promo videos. You're good at that. I was like, motherfucker. I was like, get your suit on. We're going live right now to talk to the people. Okay, now we're going to get to a JD Vance one. Fuck all this U.S. Iran propaganda bullshit. We've watched it. We're aware of it. It's funny in some ways, but only like in a way where it's just like the madness is creating like lunacy to the point where it's like I can't do anything but laugh because the horrors that are actually at play right now are scary as fuck. World War III, missiles launching. We could be seeing strikes at some point in America, and I'm not pushing fear. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but damn, you want to see that one again? It was just a short one. I'll pull it up. I'll pull that shit up. I fucking just came across this and I was like, this has gotta, I gotta watch this shit. Hold on. Okay. I gotta calm down. I'm fully caffeinated.
And I am obsessed. The browser straight, defined, filled, and carved. But no fluffiness. It's like 2016 but thinner. Never tried this primer before. Again, it would be extra bronzy in this look. I did notice that. And
extra bronzy in this look. I did notice that. Okay. I played it again. I mean, all we can do is laugh, right? This fucking world is nuts. All this shit is nuts. We live in a time where most people don't even fucking pay attention. They just fucking stick with the fucking programming. But we gotta laugh because whatever's about to happen, they ain't gonna take our joy in the face of adversity. So here we go.
Hey, be careful with that. That's the most powerful trank gun on the market. It can puncture the skin of a rhino from a... Ah! Oh! That's awesome! What? You just took one in the jugular, man! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god, I did! Is this bad? Is this bad?
You should pull that out. That shit is not cool. Wait. Pull what out? The dart, man. Got a fucking dart in your neck. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I like you. But you're crazy.
I want to watch him shoot it into his fucking neck one more time.
Market. It can puncture the skin of a rhino from a...
You're crazy. I like you. But you're crazy.
Hey.
Oh my god. You're crazy, man. Pull one out. I like you. You're crazy, man. Grumpy Cat wants the butthole tanning. He wants the Booma butthole tanning. Maybe we'll, oh man, dude, I gotta get some Booma freaking Internet of Booty Beads. I gotta get that shit going. I was dabbling in, and I haven't shared it with the world. Only shared it with a couple people. I did some butthole red lighting. Oh, that's for another day. That's for another fucking time. Maybe we'll get into that. Fucking, I don't know how much I want to give my enemies fucking fuel to play on their stupid channels and get clicks. All right. So, anyways, I did want to show this. Fuck Joe Rogan, and I can't remember the name of this guy, but I used to watch and I used to pay attention to this shit. But this is how you know, it's rolling out to the military operation. Juxtaposition, and I got an argument about Joe Rogan too. He fucking hates Joe Rogan. I don't care for Joe Rogan either. I think he's a good UFC announcer, but UFC's fucking got Ari Emanuel, fucking son of an Israeli terrorist, running that shit. Everything's fucked. Anyways, this is talking about CIA found the pilot who got shot in Iran by using classified tech called Ghost Murmur, an AI that detects human heartbeats, my face hurts, up to 40 miles away. What sick fuck invented this, and what else don't they tell us? Sabrina Wallace has a lot to say about this Ghost Murmur shit that's been around for a long time, and she's been trying to tell people. It's just interesting that the CIA is actually coming out, and Ratcliffe is admitting it.
Did you hear that the CIA has admitted that the way they found the pilot was because of his heart rate?
Ghost Murmur. That's the name of the the tech.
We gotta look into this. Like, this is fucking this is science fiction.
Yeah, it's wild.
This is full Minority Report.
It's crazy.
Science fiction level technology.
It's AI.
They can find a guy's heart rate.
So what I read is that I didn't understand the science part, something to do with crystals, or I don't know what the fuck it is, but AI is somehow is taking out the noise, and then you can, and from far away,
he could 40 miles, I think.
40 miles. They find this guy's fucking heartbeat. He's hiding in some kind of crevice, and then they're able to go and extract him. And dude, obviously the first thing I thought when I
what else don't they tell us?
No, those robot dogs. I thought about those things having that tech and just like hearing heartbeats, and then identify. The heartbeat says a lot about a person. Are they sleeping? Are they like in good shape, bad shape? You can learn so much from a heartbeat.
It could.
Ghost Murmur.
Oh my god.
Fucking great name too.
It's a great name.
Ghost Murmur.
What sick fuck invented this? How do you even think about inventing this?
The CIA, they've been taking psychedelics forever.
Exactly. This is them, like Biscuit said, people get paid to act retarded. That is a prime example of Joe Rogan and that other guy, I can't remember his fucking name. Doesn't fucking even matter. Pretending to be retarded. They know they fucking hang out, get drunk, fucking probably talk about all the shit that they don't fucking skiff or some shit. All the shit that's really going on that they know about. Now, do they know everything? No. But they know, they fucking read in on shit. Joe Rogan is like the prime military intelligence asset to disseminate certain amount of information, just like a lot of comedians do. And then a lot of other purposes, like Dave Chappelle is on this fucking thing where he keeps on separating the races, and it's like continue to keep racism alive. But anyways, in that case, they are wearing NASA fucking suits, like being jokesters. So you get away with anything when you're a comedian. Like Ari Shaffir talking about how we need to start killing politicians until they take us seriously and stop doing this shit 10 years ago. And then also saying they should have invited the liberals to J6 and made it a real show. And yet Dean is sitting in a fucking place where he shouldn't be. These people get away with acting retarded, and it's so stupid, man. Anyways, my coffee's out. that's what I had for you guys. I think we had some laughs. We've documented the propaganda meme war between Iran and the United States. We learned about Yazdi coffee, which the traditional way would be 5 fucking hours of creating this shit, roasting it and preparing it with all kinds of sweet stuff. So people that love sweetness, man, you might look into this, because I think you can buy like packages of like what I saw of like Yazdi coffee, and then you would add certain things with like depending on what your flavor was, and make a sweet drink. And then if you have a latte machine or a milk frother, you could make a little latte and enjoy that shit. Me, I like to drink just straight fucking jet fuel, and then later on this evening I'll be drinking iced coffee. So, I hope you guys had a good time, and we pointed out some shit. My worry is that eventually, like, these Iran terrorist cells that are here in this country, which are probably fucking working with the fucking CIA, who fucking knows, are gonna pop off and do some stupid shit at some point. And why the U.S. isn't going after them, I don't know. Trump says they know where they all are and they're monitoring them. Why aren't you fucking disabling them? Why don't you fucking do what you did to fucking the Venezuela Maduro motherfuckers? I don't fucking get it, bro. I mean, it's all orchestrated. This was a bunch of propaganda COINTEL slop, as Juxtaposition would probably call it. And I had fun. And it was the first coffee shop talk in a long time. So this was Saturday, April 11th, and on the way out, let's get a little bit of that. Oh, I love you all. I appreciate you for putting up with me. This was Dorian D. Booma song, Coffee Shop Talk, number 46. Ah, motherfuckers! And we got into all kinds of stuff. Yeah. That'll be it for this one, and I will look forward to catching you on the next one. I love you all. God bless, and peace.